Good morning, Sandpiper artists. This is Mr. Mocker with your next art project. We are going to do a holiday themed project. We're going to create these cool little reindeer just in time for Christmas. Christmas was coming up. This will be your last project before we go on vacation. I hope everybody has a great Christmas vacation. As you can see, some of the things that you're going to need today are a pencil or a black marker, white paper, and crayons. Now the pencil, if you want to use a pencil to draw this, it's an option because you can erase your mistakes, or if you feel safe, you can use a black marker like Mr. Mocker is going to do. But just remember, you cannot erase marker, so maybe you want to do it with pencil first and then maybe trace it over top with a black marker. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do to create our reindeer, we're going to create the head, and it's going to be a large oval. Now we want to leave a little bit at the top for the antlers and a little bit below for his shoulders and shirt. So right about here, I'm going to start my large oval, bring it down and go back up and connect it. We have a big egg. Next, we'll go ahead and do the antlers. We're going to keep them very simple. It's just going to be a straight line, maybe curve it a little bit on both sides, going in different directions. And then we'll add the little antlers that come off, and we'll kind of stagger them a little bit. Look like tree branches. And what we do on one side, we're going to do on the other side, kind of keep it symmetrical. So we have an 8-point deer. I know some of our dads might like that. For the eyes, we're going to draw 2 large eyes. We'll do some ovals right about here. And we don't want them small. We want to make them nice and big on both sides. And depending which way you want him looking, we're going to draw the pupils. If you want him looking up, you'll draw them at the top here. If you want them looking down, you'll draw them down. I'm going to have mine looking sideways, like he sees something coming at him from the side. So I'm going to draw 2 large circles on the inside, both of them on the same side, so it looks like he's looking at something. And you can color those in with your black marker. Now for the nose, we're going to make this a large nose, even larger than the eyes. We want this to be the main focus on his face. It's just going to be a large circle. And if you'd like to draw a mouth, you can. I'm going to just draw a little mouth to the side here. Kind of looks like it's kind of smiling. Maybe put some grin marks on the side there. Okay, we'll give him 2 pointy ears. One on each side, again, symmetrical. And then we'll do 2 smaller insides of his ears on the inside. And let's go ahead and draw his neck next. Not too skinny. It's going to be 2 straight lines. Come straight down. And we're going to not go all the way down to the bottom. We're going to go ahead and draw his shoulders. Or actually, it's going to be his scarf that we're going to be drawing. He's going to have a scarf going around his head. And this is what it's going to be. It's going to be, we're going to draw a line connecting those 2 lines from the neck. And then it's going to kind of go straight down by a little curve on both sides. Just like that. And off to the side, we'll draw his scarf, like it's blowing in the wind. And a second portion of it down here, just like that. Wish I had left a little bit more room for that, but it looks okay. And on the scarf, let's go ahead and draw some stripes. And we'll color those in a second. There we go. And maybe put some diagonal stripes on his, this is his part of his scarf also. We'll put some diagonal lines on it. Just like that. All right, and we are actually finished drawing our reindeer. Now it's time to just add color. Excuse the announcement.
There's a PBS meeting in the lounge on 1 West. PBS meeting in the lounge on 1 West at this time.
All right, so Mr. Marker has already colored his in, and I use crayons. You can use markers, but I think crayons for this is going to work best. Sometimes that brown will kind of overwhelm the drawing, kind of hide some things that you want to see. So what I did with my brown, I also outlined my antlers, kind of gave them a brown outline, made them a little bit thicker. His nose, we made him Rudolph. If you just want to make your nose black, have him be a different reindeer like Comet or Blitzen. Inside his ears, we'll do pink. And for his scarf, I chose Christmas colors, red and green. You could choose any 2 colors you want, but go ahead and make a pattern. And then on the end, you want to add those little tassels. Use one of the 2 colors that you use for the scarf to make your tassels on the very end. And on mine, on this one I did, I made my stripes go across on my scarf. The ones that we did, I showed you, I kind of made them diagonal. So you're going to also make those a pattern also. All right, so we have a reindeer. We have Rudolph. So remember that Mr. Mocker loves seeing these posted on the teams. I've seen a lot of the snowmen that you did last week. That was a really fun project, and y'all did amazing. A lot of people come up with different ideas. Some of you painted them. Some of you used crayons and markers. But they were all exceptional, and I hope I commented on all of them. Sometimes I may miss 1 or 2, and I do apologize on that, but I do try to make little comments on those also. So this is going to be due next Friday, which is our last official day before Christmas break. And then we will not see you again until after New Year's. So it'll be 2021 when I get to see you and talk to you again. And that first day back, I will have our next project for you, actually. So we'll figure out what that's going to be. It should be something special. We'll come up with something really good for you. So I hope you enjoyed art up to this year, up to the end of 2020. We hope to have just as much fun in 2021. And we will see you then, guys. You take care. Have a safe Christmas.